Hey you guys, I am Lindsay Davis, a documentary and still life photographer in Northeast Florida, mom of 5 and super busy all the way in between, right? I am so excited to be here because I get to share with you the brand new Soft Focus 2 lens by Lensbaby. And I have to say, I wasn't sure what to expect. But I've been pleasantly surprised. So let's get right to it. So the first thing I want to talk about is that this is this is part of the Optic Swap system. So this is the actual lens, the Soft Focus 2. And this is my Composer Pro 2. So I just put that right in there. And this lens goes from f2.5 to f22, which is always one of my favorite things about a lens. That way I can get, so at f2.5 you're going to get a lot of glow and almost like impressionistic images from f2.5 to f22 you're going to get really sharp contrasty type images, and I typically fall somewhere in the middle of those. I like a little bit of both options. So that is one of the things I really loved about this lens. Now, another really cool aspect of this lens is it comes with this little storage device, and inside is 4 aperture discs. This is the really cool starburst effect that Lensbaby has done before, and these come with every soft focus lens. And then you have these different circular ones, and each one creates a different blur effect to your bokeh and your light in your images. And so that is really cool. Whoops. Okay. And almost before I forget, this comes with the magnetic end. You pop that off. There's a magnetic on there. You take your aperture disc, whichever one you want to use, and you can stack these on top of each other if you want to use more than one. So you just stick your aperture disc to the little magnetic thing and then just drop it right inside your lens. I hope you can see that. And ta-da, it's in there. And you just use that same magnetic end to pop it out. That's how the aperture discs work. And again, those are shipped with every lens. So I have to say, I use this lens for a variety of different subjects. Still life, documentary, portrait work. I tried it in all the different things. It is so versatile. And I feel like you're gonna get so much for your money whenever you buy a lens like that you can shoot all kinds of different genres and really play with and experiment with and try new things. And then you add in those aperture discs. That's like, I mean, it's like another lens in itself. You can create your own bokeh, street, nighttime photography, like all of those things completely changed up whenever you're changing up the aperture discs. So that's just my opinion. So I really want to show you some of the images that I've taken with this lens, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so first of all, here are some of my still life images, and this is opened all the way up, so I'm getting that really glowy effect. And you'll notice the bokeh around the candle flame is really large, round, really just beautiful. And this feels so vintage and dreamlike or impressionistic, or like a memory. So, and again, this was just something I just put together last weekend, and I wanted to try out the different settings. So, and then here is a super closed down, and same here. So you can see I mean, there's just so much variety with these, with the way this lens works. And then if you were to throw on one of those, and if you'll notice the bokeh here on the candle, and then notice the bokeh or the light on the candle here. And so if I would have thrown on one of those aperture discs, this could have really done some cool stuff with that bokeh or with the light, the candle flame. I kind of wish I would have done that now, and I just simply got in a hurry and forgot. So I also tried it out with some portraits, and this is my daughter Olivia and her horse Little Bit. And I just really like the feel of this, and I love the contrast. And like, she will love this photo forever, and I will too. So I like the memory feel of it. So, all right.
moving on to the dancer that I took some shots for her, I like how almost abstract this feels, and this is all the way opened up, so you're getting lots of and I was using a slower shutter because I wanted to blur her in this, and so that's why you're seeing that as well. And then this is about middle ways with the f-stop. I think this is probably like f11, and I'm still like slowing down, dragging my shutter so I can get some blur with her movement. And this is opened, or this is closed down at, I believe, f22. So again, we go from here, middle, and then really, it's this, I just love the soft focus around the edge. And then this one was opened all the way up at f2.5, and you notice all the glow around her and of course in the back. And then at the bottom of the image, how it does this was just like a gravel road. It just looks really cool. And again, I will mention that sometimes I thought I had the subject in focus and focus was actually falling behind it. And with her moving so much and it being a manual focus lens, it was tricky to keep her on the same plane and adjust focus at the same time. So, but I don't mind, because you'll notice that focus fell further back behind her. Totally fine with me. I don't mind, but I always have focus peaking on when I'm working with a manual lens to try and nail focus exactly where I want it. But again, with this particular, with a dancer who's moving around a lot, it was kind of tricky, and I really don't mind. So, and then this was another image that I took of her. And I really enjoy the versatility of this lens so much.
I hope you enjoyed those images. And I am Linsey Davis. If you have any questions, you can find me on Instagram at LinseyDavis05. And again, thank you to Lensbaby for allowing me to play around with this image, this lens. It's not going to leave my camera, I think, for quite a while. It has been a lot of fun. And again, the versatility with this lens is amazing. It's awesome. So if, again, any questions, just let me know. I am happy to help. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.